Yo, what's up, everybody? Back for a weekly forecast for the week of the 21st to the 26th. And the first thing we do, we go to forexfactor.com and see the news events for the week. As you can see, Sunday, nothing too crazy going on. Bunch of yellow folders, so low impact. Monday, not that many news events, mostly low impact for the CAD. And then Tuesday is a big news day, so be on the lookout for Tuesday trading market. There's going to be a lot of news during London session affecting the euro, so be cautious with that, especially with scalping, as well as GBP, and then heavy news as well in New York session. So, and then Asian session. So Tuesday is going to be a huge trading day for news wise, and then Wednesday there is bank holidays going on for New Zealand AUD, so it might be a little slower, but there still should be decent movement for like the CAD since it's medium impact during New York session. And then Thursday, you have unemployment claims in New York session. So New York session should be some decent volatility, affect the USD pairs, as well as JPY. There should be what's it called, tentative news affecting the BOJ policy rate and monetary policy statements. So be on the lookout for heavy volatility coming for the JPY pair, and it could vary. So just be on the lookout for that. And then you have Friday to end the week. You have tentative news for JPY. So that should be something to look out for, since that news events could happen anytime throughout the week. I mean, well, that day actually. So just be cautious for that. And then you have New York session, where it's going to be some heavy impact to end the week for the USD. So that's pretty much going on for this week. Just be mindful of what's going on, especially during Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I would say. So, and lots going on lately due to the war, and also those who trade Bitcoin. You got the Bitcoin halving that took place earlier this weekend. So just be mindful to see the impact to what's going to happen to Bitcoin. And now let's look at some pairs. So right now, GBP USD is kind of being strengthened lately due to all the stuff going on in the war. It's causing the USD to have more strength, the dollar. So right now, last week we ended on a downtrend, so I'm gonna still focus on a downtrend. And if I go to the daily chart, you can see we potentially could come to a new zone. We could come down here for air support potentially, but this could take a couple days to play out if we decide to tank down here, or we could slowly start to reject up to retrace. And then, retrace, we'll definitely reverse down. So I'm going to focus mostly on sales this week for the continuation. And now if we look at the next pair, look at GBPJPY. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. Pretty much it's been consolidating a lot these past couple of days, but we are on the downtrend, so I'm gonna be focusing on sell opportunities. So right now you can see that we enter Friday bearish, so we could continue to start the week continuation down, or back to retracement up. But overall, I've seen us potentially break this area. Since we were struggling to break here, I do see us eventually coming down to finally break this area this week. And now let's look at Euro AUD. So Euro AUD, based on the higher time frames, right now we have this area of supply zone, you could say, where price rejects. So every time it came around the 78.6 area, it rejected and came down. So two options you have this week. We could either retrace down a little bit and come back up one last push before we take down, or we could literally just, tank down, begin to take down and come down lower. But either way, just focusing on certain price points. I'm focusing if price reject again off the same 0.6, or if price breaks through the 0.65, 624 area. And now we'll look at Euro New Zealand. So Euro New Zealand, a 4-hour chart. We're pretty much looking for sell opportunities. Right now, on the 4-hour, you can see that we created a high, but then we create a wick. So we could either eventually come down this week for retrace and shoot up, or we could do a continuation to the upside and then start to retrace down to break through. But if you go to the daily chart to get a bigger picture, we're in an interesting area. So this area is a lot of rejection. So I'm going to be looking for sell opportunities around this area. And this could, due to news could cause it to create a spike to make it come back down, vice versa. So right now, I am eyeing potential sells if we come back around this area. So just be on the lookout for structure. And for gold, gold is definitely bullish right now with all the stuff happening due to the war. Just focus ideally on buy setups and should be okay. So right now, last week, the market pretty much came down and took off the 70.6 area, 100% zone. It took off. So I do see us potentially starting the week going to the upside. If we retrace down, that's great. Gives me more opportunity to get in for more buy positions and then take it to the upside. So that's what I see for gold. Just focus on buy opportunities and retracements for the buy entries. And for Euro CHF, right now, looking for sell opportunities based on this 4-hour. We pretty much created like a strong wick down last week. And now we're like rejecting, come back up to retrace. I do see us coming back down. And those are trade US dirty. So this on the daily chart. So US dirty been dropping due to this war tensions with Iran and Israel. So I do see us potentially coming back up due to where we're at, due to structure. We're literally rejecting off the same 0.6. So I do see us potentially coming up this week as a swing trade to the upside. So it's gonna take a couple days to play out, but I do see us coming back up for a swing trade. But if we break down through here, this zone, this area of support, then we're gonna continue to the downside. And for ChfJpy, looking for sell opportunities. Just heavy news this week for JPY, so just be cautious. I do see us, coming back down for a swing trade. Since we're in a supply zone area, so I'm gonna see how price rejects around the zone. And now let's look at New Zealand USD. So New Zealand USD has been on a downtrend due to what's going on with the war, all that tension. So right now I see us potentially still going down, focusing on sell opportunities since there's a lot of strength for the US dollar. And last but not least, a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has been a Bitcoin halving lately. So price right now is around the 64,000 area. But I'm looking for sell opportunities right now. I'm seeing price reject off the 78.6. So right now I am looking for sell opportunities currently. So price could literally play around the 76 to the 100% zone. So there's practicing good risk management. And if due to the tensions of what's going on with the war, it can cause the Bitcoin to shoot down. So just be mindful of that due to what's going on right now. You could literally play around here and shoot down. So that's pretty much it, what I see so far this week. The big news to look out for this week is JPY. Since there's a lot of tentative news throughout this week for JPY, that's going to cause some good movement in the market. So just be looking for that and definitely practice good risk management and you should be all right. If any questions, let me know. You already know we're out here. Peace.